fakers. You gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the papers. While I'm my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you immigrant show papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing tapers. And they call you a movie, you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, put pressure on you.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Game 2 of the American League Wild Card Series coming your way on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. About to get started here, and today's starting pitcher, Braxton Garrett.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go now, and here's the rookie center fielder, number 79. On the ground to first, Mountcastle. He steps on the bag, one out in the top of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
And that is out of play.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. One out, bases empty. And it's even up. On the ground, out to short. Kim. They get him, but it was pretty close.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Nate Fukudome. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. 2 down, nobody on. Popped up, Mountcastle. And that's the 3rd out. Angels go quietly there. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. You're watching the American League Wild Card Series on the show. Back here at Tropicana Field, showing the slab in today's game, Sandy Alcantara.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Not even close there. And the count 2-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And a big swing and a miss. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Stephen Kwan next to hit for the Rays. That misses the zone, 2-1.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
That's ball 4. Tried another sinker but couldn't find a zone.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. The 1-1. Swings through that one. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. 1-2 here. Out towards right center field. On the move. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Let's check out their lineup for this must-win contest. It's singing their production in the postseason has been underwhelming.
It's usually not great to have your whole team below the Mendoza line, Boog. These bats have been ice cold, and if they don't want their season to end in disappointment, they're going to need to make some noise in this ball game.
Kobe Mayo next to hit for the Rays. That's to third. That's the inning. One left for Tampa. Scoreless after 1. Wild Card Series Game 2. Digging in, Logan O'Hoppe. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him.
Leadoff man aboard on the error, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning. Not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
Now batting Max Kepler. And a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. No score here in the second.
That's a ball.
That one misses, and it's 3-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Swings and misses, and one gone.
Well, that was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Here's the second baseman, Christian Moore. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Hit on the ground, might be 2. The flip, there's 1, and that's 2. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. Down to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. And now the veteran catcher, Cal Raleigh. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Cedric Mullins will hit next. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, not going to get him. He's in there.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. One out and a runner at second here in Game 2 of the Wild Card Series. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And it'll be runners at second and third. Only one away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
2 on, 1 out. Ha-Sung Kim next to hit for the Rays. Outside low, and that's ball 2. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
And a pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two on, 1 out. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That misses. 3-2 now. Tyrone Taylor in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So digging in, Tyrone Taylor.
This at-bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Right through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Right through there, got it. Huge strikeout there.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Struck him out looking.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back now in Tampa Bay. New inning getting started. So in now for the Angels, Ryan Noda. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is late, and he's on at first. This is Willie Castro. Hammered, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here, home run. He'll circle the bases. The Angels on the board first. It's 3-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Back to the top of the order now, and now the center fielder. Next offering is down low. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Man at first, Mike Trout, the next to hit for the Angels.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Boog. Love being a part of these games.
Runner at first with no outs here. To first, and they've got him picked off. To second, and he's out. Gets the call, and the count 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. 2 down.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
2 down, bases empty. And next for L.A., Nate Fukudome. Two outs, bases empty. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Mullins settles under it. And that is that. Angels add 3 on this blast. It's now 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Stephen Kwan. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Outside, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball there.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. 1 down, bases empty. And that's off the inside edge.
2-1.
And it's 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Just missed. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. And they'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Up and in, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Man at first, 1 away. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Brings it in. That's out number 2. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Caminero off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Ripped on a line. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We head to the 4th inning now in game 2. It's the Angels 3, the Rays nothing. Back here at Tropicana Field, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Logan O'Hoppe.
No.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
The 2-1. And there's a foul ball. That misses the zone. Full count. 3 and 2.
3.
That's ball 4.
3. You're out. 3.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And a 1-1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Kobe Mayo. The Rays trailing by 3 here in the late stages of game 2. And it remains 2-2.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. 2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We look ahead to inning number 8. Angels 4, the Rays 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Andrew Wentz.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Stepping in is the switch-hitting shortstop, Willie Castro. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 1-2. Movement in the bullpen. Kyle Nicholas preparing to come on if needed. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first. Digging for 2. The throw into second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the 5th.
Just seems like he can't miss right now, seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
On the ground to short, Kim. Slings it across.
He's out.
First out in the top of the 8th. Here's the center fielder.
In this situation with first base open, he shouldn't give him anything to hit. There's a right-hander on deck.
Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And he grounds one to the right side. Pointer throws to first in time. Here's Trout.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here in game 2 of the wild card series. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll touch them all. It's 6-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So 2 down. Nate Fukudome getting ready to hit. Soft contact in the air. Oh, he gloves it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. So Minter will take over.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And that's downstairs. 2 balls and a strike. Action in the pen down there. Brock Burke appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Inside. 3-1 now. This one popped up. Minter settles underneath it. And there's 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Ryan Mountcastle. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
2 down, nobody on. That one not close. 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1.
Your time is up, this your third out. Plus we got hitters on deck, but you word now. We gon' pull up, hood up, what now? Jump out. About to get on your bubble. Shorty that's with me gon' shoot like a jumper. Rounds get the rain and go boom like a thunder. One got your name on it.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kyle Nicholas.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Taylor under it. Makes the catch for the out. Max Kepler at the plate. Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Edwin Uceta getting ready to go. Boyle also throwing. The 2-1. There's a strike.
Ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That's hard hit on the line. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Christian Moore now at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Mullins brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. So a man aboard. Ryan Noda, the next to hit for the Angels.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering upstairs.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position. This one high in the air to left center. Mullins sizing this one up. Nabs it. And that'll do it. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Angels 6. The Rays 1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Brock Burke.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Yeah, the batter now, Tyrone Taylor. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Hit in the air out to center field. Under it. Drops into the glove. And there's one away. So here's Horner now. Base is empty, one away here in the late stages of game 2. The 1-1 is fouled off. One and two now. On the ground to the left. Castro. Now only one out remaining. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Two down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. A little roller up along first. Ball game. They win the series and punch their ticket to the American League Division Series. So the Los Angeles Angels sweep this wild card series with back-to-back wins on the road. And they can now shift their focus to the division round.
Well, hats off to them, Boog. I mean, it's very difficult to come into a hostile stadium with all the energy and excitement of the postseason, but clearly that was no issue for these guys. They played well, and I think that bodes well for their chances at making a deep run here in October.